Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 3 of my Throgg the Troll King campaign. As the old saying goes. Okay, let's go with King of the Trolls. That's right. He is very good at internet arguments. And, right, last time we beat up Wulfrik. And so we've got all of his settlements. So you'd think we'd be doing quite well for ourselves monetarily. Now, obviously, to start off with, we did have a lot of armies. I disbanded a few of them. We now only have 4 armies, one of which is Stig.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Exactly. Now, we will be keeping Stig. Because this... You. What do you do? What's your thing? A weapon master. Lame.
What?
Lame. You heard me. Right, so we're getting all... I'm going to take all of these guys. I won't take the spears. And we'll disband you. Not you. Right. So, we have Stig. He has a 19 stack of basically trash. Then we've got Wulfrik. Indeed. You've got 13 units. You do have a mammoth and some Marauder champions, but that's about it. Throgg has a slightly better army with a bunch of berserkers in it and some trolls, but ultimately that's as good as it gets. And yet, even then, we are still losing money. We have no fucking economy whatsoever. Now, right, okay, so, I mean, basically, I need an army down here just in case. We're at war with Nordland, aren't we? Yeah, okay, I should probably get an army. In fact, Stig, come down here. Right, Throgg and Wulfrik, BFFs, well, you know, they've made up, shook hands, you know, it's all... yeah, I mean, yes, we had a brutal battle, yes, lots of people died, but it's one of those things you'll look back on in years gone by and suffer flashbacks about, so that's fun. We're gonna, I guess, I do like final transmutation. And obviously, any sorcerer has to be Thyrus. Thyrus Hargothson. There he is. Good old Thyrus. And you, my friends, are going to have a pit of shades, even though we have no winds of magic. Absolutely fuck all. Okay, we are... No, what is our next step? I'm thinking... Kick the shit out of Kislev. Now, we could take this. To be honest, I don't think a port is going to help us. I think friends. Now, I know what I said about...
Say them out loud.
Okay, I don't want to kill you. I said it. I'm not going to kill him. In fact, I'm going to make friends with him.
I knew you would accept.
Don't make me change my mind. We are, however, going full Nurgle, because Nurgle is the best Chaos God. Look, there's people out there who like, you know, Khorne and Slanesh and Singe. But you're all wrong, because Nurgle is the best god. He just is. I don't know what to tell you, really, but he just is. You know, just gonna have to suck it up. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You know, it's just how it is. I'm gonna knock that down. Probably need defenses there. We do have a special building here. We've got the Monolith of the Bloody Hand. Monolith celebrating the You wouldn't think I'm a moderately successful YouTuber, would you? It would come as a surprise to anyone. I mean, it just goes to show, literally anyone can do this. Good. Fuck's sake. So, it's a monolith. It's like Stonehenge. I imagine there's a fucking pain in the arse traffic around that. Anyway, so that gives us more money, which is nice, because obviously we don't have any. Control faction-wide, which is nice, because everyone's salty. And also Guardian for Marauder champion units, which is... sort of useful, I guess? Is that the only one? Is that the only one? Do we have any? I don't think we do. At least that's literally the only one. Norsca only has only has the one fucking... Well, and Lair of the Troll King, but only I get that. Don't get like any... I wish there was a few more landmarks around, because I do think that just makes the map more interesting. I mean, actually, I would really like those trolls, but maybe they're better off in your army. Maybe we're better off. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, actually, what do I need to do? Right, we need to kill the Ropsman clan, the Ice Court, and the Great Orthodoxy. Can do. And then we just need to, you know, fuck shit up, don't we? Sure. Okay, so let's... Alright, well, what we're going to do is we're going to head in this direction then, because we know the Ropsman clan is down here. Yeah, there they are. We also need to... But basically, we need to wipe Kislev off the face of the map. Can do. Also, I've got the old... Right, so, I mean, I want to do this. So I want to do the thingy-majigs, the whatchamacallit, the monster hunting. That's the one. That's the word I was looking for. Do we get other ones as well? So we got... That's the Arachnarok spider. We've got the forest dragon, the giants. We've got the terrorgeists, mammothy thingy-majigs. Got the Carnosaur, the Flamespire Phoenix, I believe that is. The Hydra, and the... whatchamacallit. Okay, that's fun. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get all of those, because we need to actually, like, complete quests for it, and that's kind of a ball ache. I mean, we could do it, couldn't we? We could send Wulfriks maybe to go down. The only thing that is going to upset Azazel. It is going to make him a little bit sad. I reckon we can probably work through it. But he is going to be a little bit shitty about it. But, you know, what you're going to do. Right, how everyone is actually ludicrously happy for some reason. Oh, because of all the chaos corruption. Yay! Fred grew a tentacle. Whoop, whoop. Can I hear a hey-ya? Hey-ya. Good. I mean, I guess we go growth, right? Everywhere go with growth, because the sooner we grow, the better. How much money do we make from the settlement building? 100. Wow, I'll try not to spend that all in one fucking place. Lucky fucking me. I swear, I don't... I know the difficulty of Total War comes from the you can't have these resources, but it never feels very good when you have, like, a lot of stuff and fuck all resources to defend it. Because the difficulty comes from the fact that people are going to try and, you know, take your stuff. You want a peace treaty. You know what? Sure. You're going to pay me for a peace treaty. And frankly, oh, for fuck's sake. Obviously. Evidently, you know, obviously that was going to happen. You got fucking Grail Knights. Oh, fuck right off. Why do you have Grail Knights? Okay, I'm going to have to send Wulfrik to deal with that. Oh, I might have to send everyone, to be honest. That is a fucking nightmare. If they start spawning armies.
No escape.
I really hate rogue armies. And do you know why I hate them? The reason I hate them is because they always fuck me over. Inevitably fuck me over. I'm going to be really careful because I could run out of money very quickly. I don't really know what I'm going to... I mean, that they've probably got a lot of knight. If they've got Grail Knights, I believe they toned down the Grail Knights. But even then, those guys are fucking... Oh, they will wreck your face.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
What do you want? Oh, you want a trade agreement? I'm weirdly okay with that. At least someone wants to play nice. Oh. A convoy has arrived. Thank you, Chaos Dwarves. Where the fuck are you? I'll show you fucking impudence. Why are you moving so slowly? Do you mind me coming through? I'm just passing through. Oh, I bet you're doing like a commandment thing where you're like reducing movement or something. Being a bloody pain in the arse. Okay, I'll worry about you later. In the meantime...
You come to me. How?
I'm not coming anywhere near you, mate. It's just not corpulent. Say, I would like extra campaign movement range. Yes, please. Thank you. That is useful. Right, we can't build that. Is there anything actually useful I can build here? I mean, recruitment, yes, but I don't have enough money to do any recruitment. That's in itself kind of an issue. Yeah, so I mean, circling back around to the issue of economy. I mean, I realise that the Norscans can make a lot of money from sacking shit, obviously. But I do think there's kind of an issue with sacking factions in that at a certain point you have to make so much extra money to support your empire that it becomes unwieldy. And it's still possible, but it's just kind of awkward. And I would just... I know there's obviously a balance there, because you don't want to give, you know, the player so many resources that there is no worrying about... Oh my fucking god, they're making more of themselves. Come on, alright. You guys need to get down here before they're what you call the thing where the cellular divides, whatever the fuck that is. Put a stop to that. Fuck that. No, absolutely not. So we need to do some. Basically, we need to start doing some raising, some sacking. You know, burn some shit, all that kind of good stuff. And I can't. Oh no, we're actually making money. I mean, making 194 a turn. Wow, holy shit. Oh, so lucky, guys. So hot here today. So hot and humid. You know, the humidity was like 98% last night. 98%. And that's basically swimming. It shouldn't be 98%. That's stupid. It's basically being under the fucking sea. And trust me, it's not better down where it's wetter. It's sticky and hot. I hate it. Fuck you, Sebastian, you prick. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. Apparently, oh no, you're recruiting more stuff. Why do you have Blood Knights and Grail Knights? Fuck off. You can't have Blood Knights and Grail Knights. That's absolute bullshit. Oh, where have I... What? Why have I made contact with you? Oh, fuck. Why are you there? Why can't I do anything? I've got nothing. I can't... I can't even have a non-aggression pact with him. What the fuck? I mean, look, I'll level with you. I'm having kind of a bad time at the moment, alright? It's a bit rough. I am get. What do I... Oh, I could sack it. I'm going to sack it. I'm going to sack it, and then I'm going to raid.
Battle time is feeding time.
Yes, let's do that. I mean, it'd be nice to... Wait. It would be nice to have some additional... It would be... What was I... Where was my thinking? Oh, yes, to have some additional trolls in that army. But at the moment, you know, we can't afford it, so... Well, that said, we're making 932 a turn. Why? Oh, because we're raiding and that reduces our upkeep, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, so I should just raid a lot, I guess. The only problem is I can't raid after raising a settlement, can I? Which is kind of bullshit. Considering I don't think a raiding camp costs any movement. Does it cost movement? Okay. Right, good. Problem is, they're going to just attack me from all directions, aren't they? Is it? Well, might be. Well, okay. I was tempted to just auto-resolve this, but I thought maybe I can do some damage. Now, I think they've removed intensity, so you don't need to defend all of the thingies. You can just defend the last one, which obviously makes our life a little bit easier. They do have some Pegasus Knights. They have landed in amongst... they've actually gone for my general here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send the spears in. The spears do have another 15 bonus versus large, which means that these Pegasus Knights are about to have a bad time as they get skewered. Pegasus Knights tend to have fairly low armor and low melee defense for, you know, Bretonnian Knights. And as such, you don't tend to want to just charge them into the midst of the enemy army kind of like this, because this shit happens. I mean, they're still doing some damage to us, but they will eventually be cut down. Got even more Pegasus Knights coming in. Now, my ace in the hole here is these hunters, because these guys have armor-piercing missile attacks, and if we can concentrate them on, like, shooting a blob... I'm also building a tower over here. Spoilers, this tower apparently seems to do nothing. It's not shooting. It's not doing anything. I do eventually upgrade it. It does nothing throughout the battle. It's bugged. Towers are very... Oh, to be honest, the game is fucking janky. I'm going to say towers are janky, but the game's just janky. I mean, it's kind of a surprise when you know, you experience part of the game which in some way isn't fucked. Anyway, Grail Knights. These guys are fucking wrecking balls. However, we are going to be able to... Do we have charge defense versus large? We've got charge reflection. So we deal extra damage against them when they charge us. Good stuff. Right, so we are throwing the general unit in there as well. Pegasus Knights have been, for the most part, cut down. And we are going to continue just harass them with a lot of throwing axes. Yeah, that's it, baby. It's a target-rich environment. We can't miss. They also don't have very good shields. And also we have a shield breaker effect, which means they lose their... How much shield defense is this? 11. Wow, is it really all... Oh, it's because they've been... Right, they normally have more, but they've been debuffed. They've only got 11% additional defense on the front from missile attacks, which means basically they don't have anything. So they're getting hammered by this axe. We're axing them a question. Already, our axe boys are up to over 1,000 damage deltas gold because these are very high value targets and they can't fucking miss, to be honest. Now, the likelihood is we don't have anywhere near enough ammunition to actually take out enemy units, but we can certainly do a number on them and potentially weaken them for when Stig and Wulfrik arrive. It's already working out well there. How many... What? So over 2,000 damage deltas gold already. Very nice. That's what you get for shooting Grail Knights, isn't it? These guys are doing very little. A little bit disappointing there. These guys, how are you doing? You've actually done again very well because you killed those Pegasus Knights, which was good. Yeah, so we are running low on ammunition here. But with almost 3,000 damage deltas gold, I think they have certainly earned their keep. Or at least they would have if they're not about to die. We do have some units of Blood Knights breaking through our lines. I was trying to pull back my Marauder Hunters to get some more shots off. These guys have only got 1,500 damage deltas gold. Bollocks. That's just... What the fuck is the point in you? We've only got a couple more shots, but they are, yep, over 3,000 damage deltas gold. Cannot argue with that. Doing very, very well there. Unfortunately, we are seeing breakthroughs here. That tower is continuing to do fuck all. Not the first problem I've had with towers. Won't be the last. Gonna be honest, the game seemed to work a lot better at release, weirdly. Never mind. Alright, we got Blood Knights currently breaking through. Not much we can do about that. We're going to send the hunters. They've run out of ammunition, so now they're just going to go and hit them with their axes. I mean, 3,500 damage dealt as gold. I'm just very impressed with them. That is fantastic. Sterling effort there. Unfortunately, our boys are slowly getting ground down and starting to rout. I can't blame them. With that said, we have killed over 300 of them, which is pretty impressive when it's an army almost entirely composed of Blood Knights, Grail Knights, and other shenanigans. So I can't... I'm genuinely pretty pleased with how this has played out. Unfortunately, they'll probably take the city and replenish in a couple of turns, but it may weaken them. And if we get lucky, maybe they won't take the city. I mean, they probably will almost certainly take the city. Almost certainly. Come on, let's get a few more rounds of javelins in these Blood Knights. I would like to just bring a few more of them down. Well, like I say, just good work, guys. You did a really good effort there. It's a shame you're all dead. Well, I think considering what we were up against, taking out several units and bloodying the enemy was not the worst thing. Migration. Oh, I'm going to take the growth, thank you. Holy shit, you didn't even actually, like... You didn't even... Didn't capture it, you just sacked it, you idiots. I mean, the monolith even has a bigger garrison, so I think if we took out that much just from a settlement without a garrison, I reckon we can do a number on them. You know what? I genuinely like the settlement battles. I think they're more interesting than the city sieges. I think they are more interesting than city sieges. Boop. I'm going to... Let's do a Nurgle. Yeah. Okay, so I can't do a raiding camp, but raiding doesn't actually cost anything. So I can just raid and reduce my upkeep, which is nice. A hero becomes a legend. That's good, apparently. That's the thing. Good, so that's a Reaver's helm. That's all right, isn't it? That's all right. Just trying to think, what heroes do we have? Oh, we do have a I was like thinking, do we have a melee character? But we do have a melee character, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay. Okay. Okay, alright. We don't have much in the way of items. I could give you Frenzy. I'm going to give you Frenzy. I'm going to give you Reaver Helm. I can't give you that. What else do we have? Of course, we got a student. Everyone gets students. This is trash. Merge. Yes. Hellfire Sword. Okay. Income from ports in the local region. Very... What's the words? Very fucking specific, I think, is... Are we... I mean, how often are we going to be in a... Does Throgg not get any quest battles? I thought we got the... Didn't he get the helm? He gets the helm, doesn't he? The crown? From what I remember, it's a bit shit, but... You know. It is what it is. Okay, we need to move in. We need to wipe this guy out. I don't think we have to... I think the monolith will be fine. I think it'll be alright. Grayling Moot was sacked. It did have a garrison, to be fair. It did have a garrison, but... I think this one will be... I mean, that's even beefier. We've even got some of the Marauder Hunters with javelins there, which have that bonus first large. So... I reckon we can be a real pain in their ass. Hello? What have you got here? That's a lot of shit, isn't it? I mean, it's mostly Kossars, though. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna say we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, we've got tough fights coming up because they've got a lot of guys. They've got a lot of guys that can fill us with a lot of arrows. We need to lock them down before they can do that. Not to mention that, as we've stated before, their guys are better in melee combat than mine are. More armor, more melee attack, probably cheaper. Still, we've got one thing they don't. Big gains. That's right, we never skip legs day. Probably. I don't even know what that entirely means. Alright, little... What was that spell called again? Fuck. It's, not Flock of Doom. Fuck. What is that spell called? Oh, God. It's getting old. Bit of Shades. That's the one. I knew it was something of something. On the left flank, the trolls are messing up some guy. Yeah, we're doing quite well here, although the Norscan trolls are taking a lot of damage. However, our trolls will be reducing Kislevites to jam. I should have brought Throgg over here, though, because there's lots of characters and they are causing us some problems. We do have a little patriarch currently chasing the poor Norscan Ice Walls. He will do quite a lot of damage to those Norscan Ice Walls, given half the chance, but Throgg will do a lot of damage to him in return. Enemy reinforcements arriving. Lots more armoured Kossars, Streltsy. At least I don't have any ambushers. That's something to be glad about, I guess. So Throgg is now battering. I mean, he's basically just a priest, isn't he? He's just a very militant priest, but he's still a priest. And he's currently fighting just literally a giant monster. With a big old sledgehammer. Oof. Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, the main issue is that they can shoot us a lot, and it's really hard to break them. Because even if you do break them, they've got 30 seconds grace periods where they're keeping you pinned down, which means they can shoot you some more, which is kind of a pain in the ass. A couple of these trolls have broken, but of course we do have horrible regeneration, which means that basically our dead units can come back to life, although the chance of that happening is pretty low, because obviously we're only getting like 0.10% health, and we'd have to heal up all the members of a unit before we resurrected the dead one. And that would be quite a lot. So that's probably almost never going to happen. But still, it's nice that it's there, isn't it? Personally, I'd like that regeneration to like up itself to maybe 0.40. That would be way better. Still, our units have returned to the fight, and of course they are gaining their barrier back as well. The hit points coming back on that one, which means they can just wade into combat. I think that shield probably a good idea. I just love the way they just kick people and they explode into jam. Very satisfying. Okay, we have the upper hand. Throgg is now running around just beating the shit out of enemy characters. Because, I mean, it's pretty much what he's good at. He's only got 27 kills, but 1,600 damage dealt as gold. Mostly because he's, you know, brutalizing the enemy generals. The boyar there. Getting murdered. He's almost running away, but not. And although we are taking a lot of damage, I think this is probably going to be the vast majority of the clan's armies. So once we've broken through this and obviously replenished our losses, we should just be able to roll over their faction pretty easily. Now still got 110 kills, fuck me. Not much damage dealt as gold though, because obviously, you know, we're fairly cheap. We're a cheap date. Or kill. Okay, we mop up those last few survivors and count our losses. It's quite a lot of losses. Nice. Very nice. I mean, yes, we took some damage, but I think we've probably wiped out most of their armies. Hello? Okay, Wulfriks taking on all of them. What's the battlefield look like? You're turning up in 1 minute. That's good. That's going to come in handy because you've got a lot of guys. Okay. Okay. This is such a nasty army to fight, though, isn't it? Due to the sheer amount of cavalry arrayed against me, I have... Well, no, I haven't corner camped because I'm not really in a corner. It's more sort of a... It's a bit of a corner. But it's not the edge of the map because there's a cliff there and there's a small cliff there. So, frankly, I think I have the moral high ground here. Already they've tried to land to take out Wulfrik. That was a bad idea because Wulfrik has, well, kicked the ever-living shit out of them, basically. However, here come the Grail Knights. So, we've got a front line, mostly spears, because of course they have that charge reflection. We've also got the Immortal Champions in here, because that will give Wulfrik even more physical resistance, which is nice. Marauders on the flank over here, and then we've got a line of missile units. The idea there, of course, is we can just sort of like, you know, wail on them. The fact they didn't take the settlement and have, you know, maintained those losses that they sustained earlier is really good news for us. And then with the final transmutation there, don't know how much damage that did. Well, reasonably good damage. Then we hit them with the boats, because that apparently is Wulfrik's thing. Because if you don't know, Wulfrik has like a magical boat which he can use to teleport around in as the Chaos Gods go and fuck that guy up. That's basically what they do. So Wulfrik can, like, he's basically like an angry Scottish Doctor. Oh wait, there's been several angry Scottish Doctor Who. Well, you know what I mean. He's like an evil Doctor Who. He just goes around kicking the shit out of people in his boats, apparently. And of course, in Total War, they decided to mimic this ability by allowing him to basically summon a boat to run people over by. So the boat just comes out of a portal, runs people over, and then disappears again. Which is, frankly, the weirdest fucking way they could have decided to do. I mean, now, like, they probably give him, like, a mechanic where he can, like, teleport around. Give him a mechanic where he has to, like, defeat certain enemy lords. Something like that. And he can teleport around and try and hunt them down. Like, something that would be fucking mega cool, wouldn't it? And instead, you hit people with a boat. It's just so fucking weird. I don't understand why people don't find this weird. It's so fucking odd. You can see the Chaos Gods being like, we're giving you a magical boat so you can go and hunt down people. What are you going to use it for? I'm like someone in a battlefield to run people over. I'm sorry, what? You're going to what? Are you high? What the fuck? Can you imagine, like, imagine he runs over a Phoenix Guard, because Phoenix Guard, they can, like, foresee their death. Can you imagine someone being, like, in the middle of a desert getting hit by a boat and being, what? Just like having absolutely no idea how that happens. I was hit by a boat. What? What? On the shore? No, 50 miles inland. Are you sure? Yeah. It's just so fucking weird. Anyway, the doggos managed to get outside our defensive line, and they're now run. That's it. We're just hitting the cavalry. Hitting the cavalry. This has penned the cavalry in. They now can't move, and then the rest of our forces can go and just mop them up. I mean, you know, these guys, these fucking rogue armies. I swear to God, every time they pop up, they're just a massive pain in my ass. Never mind. The important thing is, as you can see, they're all starting to rout or crumble. Good. Good. And having been surrounded by the doggos, not many of them are going to get away, which is going to make mopping them up all the easier. Get wrecked, you assholes. Oh, the Great Orthodoxy's dead. Good. I think I probably helped out there by obviously beating up what's his face, Hobo Man.
I hear you.
Thanks. Right.
Despoil and ravage.
Let's go and mop these guys up.
Eagle guides me.
Yes.
I think you'll find it's the crow, actually. Is it the crow? Eagle is Singe, isn't it? And then snake is the thingy magic. Ah, it doesn't matter. More money. Okay, Wulfrik. You're level 16. Holy shit, mate. Worm piercer ammunition. I don't know what it does, but I certainly like the sound of that. Let's grab that. Let's do something like that. I'm very tempted to just like head south. I know we pieced out with. Wait, are you guys?
I find your motives unclear. Which master do you serve?
So the one that's going to kick your ass. Who is the
Your motives unclear.
Shut up,
Which
Fellman.
master do you
If I can find Fellman and beat him up, I can have his stuff.
I'm listening.
I would like to take his stuff. Final transmutation is good. Those guys are dead. That is good. Oof. 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 Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna have to fight that, aren't I? Just so you don't die. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just replenish. I'll take it for a time. I can't be bothered to fight it. I would like powerful. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this because I want to know what it does. Skinwolf Stalkers. Ooh. And Famir Line Breakers. Okay. So what's that do? So it only buffs one unit, but that is reasonably good, I guess. More armor, frost. You already have frostbite attacks. That's not that useful. Okay, I guess we'll. Oh, God. Mammoth Tamer doesn't sound that useful. Well, the minus enemy leadership is, I guess, fine.
Battle time is feeding time.
Let's get rid of shades. You know what? I should have got. Hang on, where are we? I should have got this because that reduces global recruitment for monsters basically, which means we could recruit these guys in one turn. Would be quite expensive, but then we've actually got quite a lot of money. Money is not an issue for us at the moment. Do I want top? I'm looking at like buildings here and thinking the only building I really need is the port. Everything else is just kind of like there's no building here that's going to give me. Well, global recruitment capacity is quite nice, but there's nothing here that's like, you know, every one of these buildings you build is going to increase your thing by this much. I mean, I guess having that is good. Every little helps, as they say. I guess we'll repair all this for all the good that does me, really. Like local, I mean local. Yeah. I mean, the Obsidian Quarry isn't the worst thing. We could get the Naglafari Plain. I don't really need that. If we knock that down, I could potentially get the whatchamacallit, the Dubry thing. The fuck, what's it called? Marble. That's it. That's words.
Brave the Southerners.
That's words. Right, get Plague of the Crow. That means you now have regeneration. If only I had a better weapon for you. Stig, I'm really sorry. I would like to give you a better weapon. Trust me. I just don't have anything on me at the moment. Yeah, I know. We'll work on that. Still, if we get a turn of replenishment here, we can come and torch Volksgrad. That would potentially give us some nice cash. I don't know how much. Let's have a look. How much would it give us? 2k. Okay, that's not that good, but still, I'll take it. But first, we're going to have to get some replenishment after fighting that rather large battle. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.